Morning, y'all, or evening, or whatever time you watch this video. Hopefully you're having a good day. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different because the weather down in Texas has been absolutely nasty recently. And the time I did get to go fish, I caught me a nice bass. I'll put a picture of it either here, wherever. Only problem is all the footage from that trip has accidentally been deleted. But anyway, today I thought I'd tell y'all about my top 5 things to have on the kayak when I go bass fishing. Now these are in no particular order. I'm not sponsored by any of these guys, and I'm not going to include stuff like your paddle, your life vest, your rod, stuff like that. These are just accessories that help me out, and hopefully they help y'all out. So hope y'all enjoy, and let's get into it. Now some of these items are going to have a longer description than the other ones, just depending on what the item is. And I'm sorry if I look tired to y'all. They've had us working long hours, but I still wanted to get a video out to you guys. So item number 1 on our list is a dry box. Now I absolutely love these things because they're waterproof, and according to the label, this one can be 3 feet under the water for 30 minutes. Now I've never tested it, and I hope I never have to, but I'm going to take their word for it. Now I absolutely love these things because I put my phone, my wallet, my keys, fishing license, GoPro accessories, whatever in these things, and it will stay dry the entire time I'm on the kayak. Little tip though, I invest in the bigger box just so you don't have multiple boxes in your kayak and you just have the one, throw it in there, you're good to go. Another good thing about these things is they're tough. Item number 2 on our list is for when you fish in those really windy days or in fast moving water. And that item is Kayak Anchor. Now I love using these things, especially when you're sitting there and you're trying to fish that one spot, but every time you cast, you either float 100 feet down the river or that wind pushes you right up in that spot and scares all the fish away. And yes, you could bank yourself on the side or back up into some lily pads or anything like that. But I just like using these because I can put it wherever I want. The one thing you gotta watch out for though is underwater structure. Last time me and Parker from last video went fishing, he actually lost his because he got hooked on a log and we couldn't get it back. Now the reason I like these so much is this right here breaks down real easy, low profile, and then you just wrap it up and throw it in your kayak. Also, all these anchors have a float and a quick release on them, so say something bad's happened, like a boat's coming or the wind's blowing too hard and you're about to flip because you're anchored, all you gotta do, quick release, let it go. This float will keep it on top of the water. You can come back and get it later. Now item 3 on our list is sun gear and sunblock. Now this is absolutely essential for me to go bass fishing because I tend to burn pretty easily, and I'm out on the water for a long time, and depending on how bad it is, that sunburn can last over a week and it's just not fun. So run down to your local sporting goods store and get you a nice little fishing shirt, a pair of gloves, and a net gaiter. Now I know what you're thinking, does it get warm? It gets a little warm, but this material actually breathes really well, plus it prevents you getting sunburned. Also, when you're using sunblock, be sure to reapply it, because if you put it on in the morning, you start sweating or you get in the water, it all washes off and you get burned. So just be sure to get you just some sun protection. Now item number 4 on our list, nice little set of fish pliers. Now what these are used for is when you hook that bass real deep back in his throat, and I have big hands, so sometimes it's tough for me to get in there and get that hook out. With these, I can just stick it in there, grab that hook, pop it out, let the fish go, everything's all good. If you want an example of when you run into the situation you don't have a pair of these, you can check out my last video, and yeah, it didn't go as planned. So just go to the store, hardware store, gas station, wherever, and get you a little pair. They ain't even gotta be name brand. These aren't. I mean, yeah, they're a little rusted, but they still work. And the number 5 item on our list is a rod float. And just like the name implies, it makes the rod float. So say it falls out of your kayak or a big fish grabs it and pulls it out of your hands, it'll make that rod float on top of the water just like that, instead of sinking to the bottom of whatever you're fishing in. Now there's actually a story behind me getting these. My friend and I were coming back from fishing all day. When we came around this bend, we had 20-mile-an-hour winds straight in our face with like 150 yards back to the dock. So we had the idea, let's stick close to the bank, and then the trees and whatnot will block some of the wind, make it a little bit easier on us. Because if we went out straight in the middle of open water, it would have been like on a treadmill. It was not fun. But anyway, so we're coming down, and I hear this rattling behind me because the rod was sticking straight out like that. And I turned around and looked, and all I saw was the rod go whoop, and now it's sitting at the bottom of that lake. It might even still be there, so maybe one video we can go try and find it. But yeah, I have every one of my rods has one of them on there because, I mean, rods and reels are expensive, and any way you can protect your investment is good for me. And one last honorable mention goes to the Expert Power external batteries. So what this is for y'all that like to bring GoPros and cameras that need multiple batteries to get through a full fishing day. So all you gotta do, get your little dual charger, little charging cable, plug it in the top here. It's got two outputs, one's 5 amp, the other one's 2.7 amp. And what I really like about this is as soon as the battery in my GoPro dies, the other one is charged, so I can just swap them out and the cycle continues. But anyway, that's my top 5. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks. And also, if there's anything you want me to go over or any ideas for future videos, leave them down below and I'll see if I can get to them. Also, if there's anything I need to change, and if this was absolutely terrible or whatever it was, just let me know if y'all like these. And y'all have a good day.